What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. In this video, I'm going to be shooting my 416 Ruger at some half-inch thick AR500 target steel. And if you've never heard of the 416 Ruger, this is what it looks like. It's an African cartridge, and it's designed to mimic the 416 Rigby, but out of a standard length action. So this cartridge has the same length as a 300 Win Mag or a 30-06, and the ammo I'm going to be using is some Hornady Dangerous Game solids, which is this round right here. We got a 400 grain steel jacketed solid here that can travel at 2,400 feet per second out of a 20-inch barrel. So we're going to shoot that at this AR500 plate, and we're also going to shoot some hand loads. I have some 350 grain brass solids that I've hand loaded to 2,650 feet per second, which is right around 5,500 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, which is just absolutely insane. So we're going to shoot that 350 grain brass solid, 5,500 foot-pounds, and this 400 grain steel jacketed solid at 2,400 feet per second, right around 5,100 foot-pounds. And I want to see what kind of damage those rounds will do to this half-inch thick AR500 plate at 100 yards. And the rifle I'm going to be using is my Ruger M77 Hawkeye guide gun. It has a 20-inch barrel, and I have chronographed these loads out of this rifle so I can confirm that those velocities and energies are 100% true. Want to just show you guys this awesome cartridge cuff that I got from Mason Leather. This cartridge cuff is excellent, nice thick leather. It holds your spare ammunition nice and tight, but not too tight. This thing has held up for several hunting seasons already. If you're interested in getting one, you can get a 10% discount if you use the promo code NY10. And the link to Mason Leather's website is in the description below this video, along with the 10% off code, but it's NY10, masonleather.com. Check them out. I have this Athlon 1-to-6 power scope, and I have these custom night sights that were made by Tooltech Gun Sight. Check that out. They put tritium vials in these sights, which is critical for dangerous game. If you're hunting in low light conditions, or even if you're just backpacking and you're carrying this thing with you for self-protection, you need to be able to shoot at night. So let's see what happens, guys. 416 Ruger versus half-inch thick AR500 at 100 yards. You think they're going to do a lot of damage or not much damage at all? Let's see what happens. All right, guys. 416 Ruger versus AR500 steel targets, half-inch thick. Got two of them down there. We're going to start with the 350 grain brass solid from Cutting Edge Bullets, and I hand loaded these to around 2,650 feet per second, which is going to be right around 5,500 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. So what do you guys think is going to happen to that AR500 steel? All right, guys, so the kinetic energy just tossed that bag of straw, and here's our plates. Let's see what happened here. Okay, no penetration on the second one. Here's our first one. So it just left a very small dimple, but nothing crazy. I thought there would be more damage. Check that out, just a very small dimple. So let's hit it with some other stuff. I got some 400 grain steel jacketed solids, factory ammo. Let's see how those steel jacketed solids do, if they leave a bigger hole in the steel, but just a very slight dimple there. All right, guys, 416 Ruger versus AR500 steel targets. Look what happened here. The kinetic energy just tossed these steel plates. Let's see what happened. 400 grain steel jacketed solid. Check that out. That's crazy, but didn't really do much damage at all. 5,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy and not even a dimple. Look at that. That's pretty impressive. This is some tough steel, guys. Check that out. Looks like we got a little layer of steel or copper, I'm not sure what, but just a very small dimple there, but nothing too crazy. Check that out. Just a very slight dimple or dent, whatever you want to call it. But basically the same as the 350 grain brass solid. So I definitely wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe it would leave like a good size hole, at least like a 1/4 of an inch, but no. This steel is tough. It just breaks apart these bullets like they're a 9mm jacketed hollow point. It's insane. So that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my 416 Ruger playlist for more 416 Ruger videos. And until next time, take care, God bless, and don't forget the 3 Ps. Prepare, practice, and persevere.